Greg Niblock here. We're going to talk about Cinco de Mayo. And you know me as that crazy lawyer hitting the reset button on folks' bills through bankruptcy, or hitting the reset button on the insurance company for folks that have been injured in an accident, or Lord forbid, friends or family that have been killed in an accident. We also do, of course, Social Security and tax resolution. But we're going to get on with our holiday special and talk about Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. It's a cultural phenomenon here in the United States and is always celebrated on May the 5th, which makes perfect sense because Cinco de Mayo in Spanish is, that's right, May the 5th. It's not a sanctioned holiday or observance. The phenomenon is largely due to its commercial significance and marketing by businesses as a time to celebrate Mexican culture by drinking margaritas or Mexican beer and enjoying Mexican food and or music. The Washington Times headlines proclaim Cinco de Mayo tops St. Patrick's Day, Super Bowl Sunday with U.S. beer drinkers. In Mexico, Cinco de Mayo is not a national holiday. However, public schools are closed for the day, and the day is officially celebrated in the Mexican state of Puebla and Veracruz by a military parade and reenactments of the battle. Cinco de Mayo, although frequently misunderstood to commemorate Mexicans' independence, commemorates the Mexican Army's victory over the French Empire at the Battle of Puebla, May 5th, 1862. Strategically, the battle wasn't that important. The French forces didn't leave until after 1867, helped by the end of the American Civil War and the U.S. sending their own troops to help their besieged neighbors kick the French out. The battle was significant both nationally and internationally for a couple of reasons, though. First, although considerably outnumbered, the Mexicans defeated a better equipped French army led by Napoleon III, giving the Mexicans a much needed boost to their morale. Second, since the Battle of Puebla, some have argued that no country in America has been invaded by any other European military force. Historian Justo Sierra wrote that had Mexico not defeated the French on May 5th, 1862, that the French would have gone on to the aid of the Confederates in the War of Northern Aggression, or as the history books call it, the American Civil War. And the destiny of the United States might have been different. Cinco de Mayo was first celebrated in the United States in Southern California in 1863 as a show of solidarity with Mexico against the French rule. Much like St. Patrick's Day is a day to celebrate Americans with Irish descent, Cinco de Mayo has become a day for celebrating the culture of Americans with Mexican descent. In the 1940s, due to the Chicano civil rights movement, then after time gaining nationwide popularity in the 1980s thanks to advertising campaigns that generated sales, and now to where it is actually more popularly celebrated in the United States than in the country of Mexico. It's also funny that I was a waiter at a Mexican restaurant in Little Rock, Arkansas from 1974 through 1979 called Casa Bonita, which means beautiful house. Yeah, you know, the one that had the flag that you raise if you want something, and sopapillas. I remember some folks called sopapillas holler biscuits. So what they would say is, "Hey boy, y'all got any of them there holler biscuits back there?" I love their food and the Mexican atmosphere with the guitar player that went around singing and playing his guitar. And his name was Nacho, as I recall. However, I never heard the phrase Cinco de Mayo. Also, if you plan on going to Denver, Colorado, there is a Casa Bonita there that's still in operation, and I would highly recommend that you go and try it out. Anyway, people all over the world can gather to celebrate Mexico's victory at the Battle of Puebla. Whether it's enjoying Mexican cuisine, whether authentic or not so authentic, and drink, I'll have to skip the alcohol, and celebrating by listening to a mariachi band or Mexican folk music and traditional dancing and culture, you all get out there and enjoy. Viva America! Hey, and this has been Greg Niblock. I hope you've enjoyed our video. And we always want you to know at Niblock & Associates, if you ever have a legal issue, particularly with bankruptcy, personal injury, wrongful death, Social Security disability, or tax resolution, we're here to help. So don't be afraid to give us a call. We'd love to help you. Just give us a call at the number that's shown on here on the screen, and or click in the link and go into our website. Again, if we can ever be of any service to you, just let us know. And until next time, I hope y'all have a blessed day and enjoy Cinco de Mayo.